Employers are very good. They get first aid. They get occupational first aiders. They understand occupational nurses, and they know that if someone cuts themselves at work and you can apply a Band-Aid, that's a good outcome for the employee and for the employer. 20 years ago, they would have went to the local GP and they would have come back with a day off or 2 days off or the rest of the day off and a Band-Aid. Employers look at that and said, well, that's ridiculous. You have a cut that's deeper and the bleeding won't stop. So you send them maybe to the GP and say, can you have a look at this for me? You have a catastrophic cut. They can't bend their hand. You can see the bone. They've dropped a tendon. They're in a lot of pain. They go to the hospital because they might need microsurgery. The issue is sprains and strains should be triaged like a cut. You might have a minor sprain and strain that needs 1 treatment or 2 treatments. They can stay at full function. They can stay at work on full duties. They can do their thing. But if the response is always out they go to the GP, then you'll get the same answer each time. You'll get a claim. And whether the claim is 1 day or 3 days or 2 weeks or 4 weeks depends on how powerful the story is from the history teller, from the patient, how the GP is disposed to your business, what kind of day they're having, how they've managed those cases in the past before, how good their English is, etc., etc., etc. So by bringing in musculoskeletal triage, you'll pick the low-hanging fruit. So the little cuts, the little boo-boos, the little sprains and strains that can be managed on site, you'll have the control over. You'll bandage them up. For the ones that are more serious, you'll immediately know from feedback, I think it's a labral tear, I think this is not very serious, we can manage this in-house, and that results in significant savings. The ones that need to be elevated are, all the rest of them, you keep in-house, like the small cuts. It's musculoskeletal first aid. That's what it is, really.